All right. Well, I just recorded an intro, but then I realized 10 minutes later that I hadn't put any background music going, and I don't want to add it in afterwards. So let's just redo it, right? So I I decided that I didn't really like the level 4 card that I picked, Biting Frost. And so there's a thing that says that you can respec your characters, as like a variant that you can play. And so I decided to do that. It says 10 times your level, which for me, I was level 4, so it would have been 40 gold. But I only wanted to change the level 4 card. And so I just paid 20 gold. I figured that that was fair enough. So I went from 32 down to 12 gold, and I changed my level 4 card for the level... Where is it? For the level 2 card, Tornado. So now I have both level 2 cards. This bottom is pretty good, like being able to immobilize things that are in hazardous terrain. But, I don't know. I think that Tornado is going to be better. I like this bottom a little bit more. I need push, but most importantly, this isn't an adjacent push. It's a ranged push at range 2, which I think is going to be really, really good for hazardous terrain. This top is also insane, paired with Power Potions, Ember Energy Source, Eagle Eye Goggles. I could even Ember Energy Source the move on this, rather than the damage, to make things take 2 steps instead of 1 to get a lot of extra hazardous terrain damage. I'm pretty sure, because like it says, increase the value of one of the printed move abilities, so I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do that. And to make all of the monsters move 2, so if this says attack for 3, turn it into attack for 6, and then make them suffer 6 by walking through hazardous terrain, like, what? So I really, really, really want to play with this Tornado. It'll be just a much better version of Whiteout. So I lost my level 4 card, and I took a level 2 card, and I paid a 20 gold penalty for that. Then also, I was only 2 experience short of leveling up, and I figure I probably missed 2 experience somewhere, right? I had to have missed it somewhere. So I just gave myself 2 more experience points to hit level 5, because this card sounds like a lot of fun. Whipping Gale, to get to attack 3 targets just for 1, but then I can pull them into hazards. And I've got these Eagle Eye Goggles to give it advantage. It also gives me a really good use for my Eagle Eye Goggles. It's still just an attack for 1, but it gives me good odds of drawing some of these. If the action forces the target to move, they suffer, and there's a pull on it. So if this is hitting 3 targets, it's causing like 3 points of damage, then making each of them suffer 1, and then maybe 2 of the targets get pulled into hazardous terrain. This card is easily dealing 10 plus damage. And that just sounds insane to me. So I changed the Snowflake build around a lot. I took out Blizzard to replace with Tornado, because both of them are just a move 3 on the bottom with a push, but this has jump and a ranged push, and it makes wind, which is just a lot better. And then I took out Blinding Vortex. So a little bit of cheating all around. And then I decided to come to the pylon problems, because I've never played this one before, and it'll add a thing in my calendar for the next one. So let's look at the level. I did just read through the rules, but let's just read them again, right? So scenarios complete at the end of the 10th round. At the end of that round, read a thing. 10 is not a long time. That means I can be playing a lot of losses. Maybe I can finally go for the Geminate's lose an ability, play a loss ability each round. And then, yeah, because if I just lose 1 each round, then I would last for 13 turns, right? Well, no, because I guess with resting, I would have to rest like twice and lose 2 cards to that. Because when it says play a loss ability, I think that you actually can't long rest to do that. Lose at least 1 ability card each round. I don't know. Ability card makes it sound like you have to perform an action, but maybe not. Maybe resting counts. But anyway, 10 turns is not a long time to survive. No scenario effects, so that's nice. So each ice pillar in the scenario has level +3. So We did not go up in difficulty, so it's still monster level 2 with our party of level 3, 4, 5. Let's bump it up at least 1. Should I bump it up 2? Play +4. Each ice pillar has level +3 hit points. They're enemies to us and to the monsters. All character summons cannot focus on the ice pillars. Whenever any ice pillar would be destroyed, it is instead replaced with rubble, and all figures in adjacent hexes suffer trap damage. Oh, that's why they're enemies to us, because we can destroy them to make the enemies suffer. I was wondering why they were enemies to us, but that makes sense. If all 7 ice pillars have been replaced with rubble, the scenario is lost. At the start of each listed round, spawn the following monsters at the listed location based on player count. So, at the start of round 5, we get 2 normal Algox guards and 2 elite Algox guards. And then at the start of round 8, we get 2 elite ice speakers and 4 normal snow imps. So, it sounds doable to me. It doesn't sound that hard. The trap damage thing is interesting. I was thinking that the scenario rewards would be based off how many pillars we're surviving, but now that I realize that it's kind of wanting us to attack the pillars to destroy them to make things suffer damage, maybe they're not. This really makes me want to group things up around pillars like this, and do a tornado and attack this thing and kill it last so that it explodes and all of them take a ton of damage. I'm going to need to check where these guys were. Right above, then 2 to the left, then on that, and right below. Right below. Okay, only got 1 wrong. So I think that sounds really, really good. Group these guys up and go for a big tornado exploding this pillar. So what will I need to do in order to accomplish that? I can, like, pull this guy in, and then I can push him this way. These guys, it should be really easy to just pull them a little bit. I mean, maybe just, like, enticing breeze right now. I could just pull like this. And so could I go for this explosion on turn 2? I think I could, because this guy's probably going to walk up. This guy will walk up, and then I push both with Locust Host. I pull these 2 with Enticing Breeze. And what do I even do with my top on turn 1? I mean, I could just Whipping Gale. That's not even bad. Whipping Gale, it's range 4, so I could pull 2. If I'm standing right here, I can't pull this guy at all, though. But I pull 2. But I can move. I can just move 1 hex here, pull 2, pull 2, pull 2, and then I don't even need to do Enticing Breeze. So I could... I definitely like the idea of Whipping Gale, so maybe I won't even need to do much hazardous terrain stuff. Okay, but if I destroy this pillar, it'll be really hard. Maybe I just, like, sacrifice the top side up here, and I try to defend these pillars back here. At least this pillar for now is going to keep this Snow Imp occupied for a while. I guess all of these guys are going to be occupied for a while. So I'll group these guys up. I'll explode right here. Then I'll run everybody over to this side, make hazardous terrain here for the guards. And then profit and win. Just the one other option that I would have would be to start here and go for the Enticing Breeze and make hazardous terrain here. And then when I pull these guys with Tornado, I could get them. But enough talking, enough chit-chat. I am going to go with Whipping Gale. And so then I just need a bottom, so maybe just white out. Just as a way to move. Maybe Birds in a Tempest if one of my other allies needs to move. But not really, because I'm just going to do Overwhelming Wave turn 1 for sure. And then maybe Shuck or Rancid Brine. Let's get Rancid Brine out, and I can get some poisons going. Hopefully before Snowflake goes on turn 2. Snowflake will go with Snowball Tornado turn 2. And so the only other thing I need to do... If I pull this guy in, if I step here, pull this guy in, then I could just straight go for the Locust Host. And if I'm here, this guy can go there. And I like it. So we'll go with Locust Host, which is 23, which means we're going ranged form here, 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 something like this. Pull in 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so step here, pull in, pull in, pull in. Step here with Locust Host, push. And then I guess just attack at range with, like, Smoldering Hatred. So that happens at 23. So I just go faster than 23. Okay, is that too loud? It feels... Why is this one song so much louder than the previous one? It's so much louder. It's like triple the volume. Alright, on Snowflake, kill 1 or more of each monster type to appear. It's only 3, right? Only 3? Dude, let's do that. That sounds so easy. Then on Gem, no door hexes. Never play the lowest initiative, no. Never walk through an ally or jump over an enemy. Maybe. On Coral, move no more than 2 hexes. Kill 2 or more enemies in the same round. 13 experience. Maybe I can move no more than 2 hexes, but it probably won't happen. Alright, let's go. Attack with push. There's no ice, so I don't get immobilized. And so this is fine. Oh, I guess they don't hit me, though. They go for the pillars, don't they? Yeah, they go for the pillars. So the elite, I guess he'll hit here and then here. Because it would be either one. Let's have him hit here, I think. Because these are the ones that I'm trying to abandon. These are the ones I'll try to protect. So the elite attacks here for 6. And misses. And attacks here for 6. And does 7. And then the normal will attack here and then here. It does 4. Maybe I want him to hit this. I don't want him to crit. And I guess the guard is going to be going after that, isn't he? I did not think about me not being the focus. So let's have him attack here. It does 4. And then Snowflake. So Snowflake will step here. Whipping Gale here, here, here. Let's not Eagle Eye Goggles it, though. Okay, so we get... I said here first, right? So he takes 2, gets pulled 2, I take 3, retaliate. What's the range on it? Yeah, 5. This guy takes 1. I take 2, retaliate. And then I get to heal, ward, and ally. So let's just ward Coral. And then into this guy, I'll pull him... Oh, I'll pull him 1, and then he'll still hit this ice pillar. But I have to pull him 2. But it's fine. Yeah, I pull him 2. Oh, I didn't attack yet. Okay, so he suffers 2. And I pull him into me. I set wind. An experience with the Whipping Gale. And I did the attack after I moved everybody. So that's fine. Now Geminate will step here with Locust Host. And push. And then attack at range. So I'll hit the 2 Ice Speakers. I will suffer Retaliate on both of them. With Smoldering Hatred. But I think it's worth. Let's just go ahead and ignore the muddle, and we'll get the curse. So on the left and then the right. Attack for 4. Okay. So the left, I deal 4, and then I take 3 retaliate. On the right, I deal 8, and then I get brittled, and then I get retaliated on? Or would the retaliate happen before the brittle? Let's just say the brittle happens, and then I get retaliated on. So I just take 4 from the retaliate instead of 2. Because it would make sense to me that, like, the attack would finish, and then the retaliate would happen. Because that's what happens with, like, push and pull. Is the push and pull finishes, and then the retaliate happens. So I get brittled first, which is unfortunate, because I could have just Amulet of Life off the brittle. And instead, I took way more retaliate than I was planning on. But it's still not that bad. Then the Snow Imps will just strengthen themselves. And I don't think they're not in range of anybody else. And then the guards. So guard number 1 will step here and attack the pillar for 5. And he does 6. And then guard number 5 will attack the pillar. And he destroys it. Which puts rubble there. And then both of these guys suffer trap damage, which is 6. 8. The level is 6, so they suffer 8. So this guy goes down to 3. And this guy goes down to 15. This is feeling too easy. Well, I don't know. I did lose a lot of the pillars on turn 1, right? So maybe keeping the pillars alive is going to be difficult. But I will go ahead and Overwhelming Wave and Rancid Brine here. And we're new turn. So I'm going to Snowball Tornado. I would love to go really fast and pull this guy in. Did I switch to melee? I don't think I did. I did not switch to melee, so I'm still ranged. So let's go as fast as we can. Take 1 step forward and pull this guy in with Into My Embrace so that he will join the party too. And then over here, let's see. I need to try to not move more than 2 hexes, but that shouldn't be much of an issue. Maybe I'll just set up my Shuck. I can go faster than Snowflake. So let's, like, move in and poison 2 targets. So I'll have Gem pull right here. I'll move here, and yeah, I have Skitter, right? So I can go ahead and just go at 15. Skitter, and maybe let's just set up Shuck to wound them. What do we get? Beautiful. I don't even need to use my boots on Geminate to underspeed anything, which is definitely something that I was prepared to do. Okay, so Coral first. So let's move 1, 2. Let's first activate Shuck. So at the end of my turn, I'll get light. Then we'll move 1, 2 with Undertow. We'll eat the light for Skitter into the guard on top. I did do a Tide, so he takes 4 damage on the attack for 1. And he gets poisoned. And he gets wounded. And then I've got to move 1, so we'll go here. Let's go into this guard with the other attack for 2 on Skitter. And it misses. And then that finishes my turn. I moved 2, and then I moved 1. Oh, so does that mean I moved 3 hexes? I guess I moved 3 hexes, didn't I? Yeah, that's kind of hard to do. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I got a lot of negative conditions out. And then I set light at the end of my turn. And then now it's Gem. So Gem needs to just step forward 1. And then attack this guard at 4 range with Into My Embrace. It was attack for 4 because of poison 6. He just takes 6. And I just pull him right here. And then now we're on to Flake already. So I will Snowball. I don't even know if I need this Snowball. And then we will double Power Potion. We'll go ahead and Holy Water. And Ember Energy Source the Tornado with Eagle Eyes. So I'm hitting 5 targets, so it'll use all of the Snowball. This is attack for 3, 6, 7. Attack for 7. So it'll be 7, so let's go into this first. And it's advantage, so it'll always kill. And then they will both suffer 8. So we'll go like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with the targets. Still with the advantage. We can take the ward, right? Yeah, we can heal and ward Geminate. Because it was just attacking this thing, so I destroy it, which gives us rubble, so we're... That's hurting us, but as long as I can get over here and protect this one back here, we'll be fine. Both of these guys suffer 8, so down to 7. And 13. And now attack this Snow Speaker. And he dies. He overdies by, it was what, attack for 8, so 16, so he overdies by 13 health. And then this guy. He dies. And then this is attack for 10. So I need something really good to kill the Snow Speaker, which probably isn't going to happen. Attack for 10. Oh. Wait, why didn't I do it the other way? He takes 12 and goes down to 1 health, and I take 3 retaliate. And now attack 11, attack for 12 because of the poison. So this needs a +2 to kill as well. And I can just heal an ally. And so it did 12. So I didn't even kill all of them. A little bit sad. Not that sad, though. If I had just changed the targeting around a little bit. Alright, I mean, that's a pretty good loss. I dealt, like, what, 100 damage in that turn? I mean, I don't... It wouldn't have been that much, but it would have been... It's close. They were, like, all 20 health guys. Insane. Snowflake is busted. Alright, and now these guys just heal. So move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this guy is suffering more. And then 1, 2... Oh, wait. They would just go here, right? Because they see these as enemies. So they just go there and aren't in range to heal anybody. Because it's just range 3. So he can't see this guard. So now the Ice Speaker... We'll move back 1 and shoot the crab. Attack for 7. It will deal... You would armor before you would ward, so let's just not use any armor. Attack for 7, we take 3. And then get pushed for 2. And then this guy would go here and hit Gem. And so it'll be disadvantage. Even at disadvantage, though, it pulls 7. So I take 3 again. Because of the ward. Wow, so those wards were really good. Those wards were really, really good. And... New turn. This is turn 3. Okay, I just need Coral to tap the Ice Speaker and it dies. So I can just do a move 2 and use my boots to make it a move 3. And then... I don't know, maybe I set a... I wish I had skitter again to go here, hit this guy, and move there and hit the ice speaker. But we'll just go as fast as we can, maybe set up a shield or something, and just do a default attack. Here, we're in melee now, and could use some healing. Maybe I'll just go faster than this guy and kill him with Reckless Jab. And then here, double heal would be good. All of my heals are bottoms, though, because I already played Snowball top. So maybe we'll just go fast, and I might as well Enticing Breeze the Snow Speaker, right? Which means that the crab doesn't have to do it. Yeah, and this is better because the Snow Dancer is faster. So let's heal 2 into Gem and move it this way with White Winds, and then we will Enticing Breeze the Snow Speaker. Oh. And it uber dies. And then now Gem gets to go. Go ahead and Poison Wound myself, just in case I pull... Well, no, because even if I pull a miss, he still dies, and I don't have a -2, so I don't need to Poison Wound myself at all. Just attack with Reckless Jab, and he dies. And then I can shield one, or I can move, but even if I move, the Pixie's still just hitting this pillar, right? So that won't be an issue. I could move 4 with Coral and set my Sharp Chitin. It's fine. Grab a piece of loot. And then it's them. So let's have this Pixie go here and attack for 4. And it does 3. And this Pixie go here and attack for 3, and it does 3. Okay, so this thing is getting low. But if I can just body block and defend it, I win. Am I missing something? I've got to be missing something. Each ice pillar... I feel like it forgot to list, like, 4 of the rounds of monsters spawning. Or maybe just this scenario is really good for Snowflake, and for the way I'm playing it. I don't know, because it feels pretty dang easy to me. We're in melee form here. I guess 13 health is actually a lot. That's kind of an insane amount of health. Is this one really loud too? Okay. This playlist is just too inconsistent with its volume to use, I think. So, what am I doing with Gem? Maybe let's look at somebody else. Coral, I have light because I played Sharp Chitin, so I can just go up and stun this guy. So I'll have to do... Oh, I have my boots because I didn't use it last turn. So let's go as fast as we can and try to stun him, and then hit him with Cresting Force too. Beautiful. Which means maybe we just want to go fast and Hornet Stinger this guy. And that'll be fine. And then here, I would like to start getting up some hazards. So move 3, 1, 2, 3, and set 2 hazards or something like that. Or maybe 1, 2, 3, and 2 hazards right there. I like that. Force things to go into this rubble. And then next turn I can do another hazard with Frigid Growth. Okay, Gem, I'm doing, yeah, Hornet Stinger, so attack for 1. That's a good time to draw that. Poison, I switch forms. I can pull it in. Do I care? Oh, I guess I can eat the... I can eat the light. I don't get the extra target. But... No, I don't want to do that because I want Coral to get the stun. But I can just pull this guy in. That's fine. And then now Flake will go 1, 2, 3. And make those and set ice. And now Crab will use its boots to go 1, 2, 3, and eat the light to stun the Snow Imp. Snow Imp will get poisoned. He was already poisoned, so he takes 3 from the attack. He takes a wound and a stun. And then we've got 4 active, so attack for 5 with the poison. I did not do a tide, but he still takes 6. These characters are way too strong. Coral is, like, busted. Absolutely busted. Okay, that finishes them. This guy's stunned. He suffers. This guy has 2 targets, so he'll go 1, 2, 3. Eat the ice and attack both of these for 2. So he does 4 and 2. That's fine with me. Is this round 5? This is round 5, so we finally get to deal with some monsters. 2 normal guards at A, elites at B. Normal at A, elite at B. So those are the elites. And here are the normals. I switched into ranged form because I played Hornet Stinger. Okay. I think I want to go fast and just play some hazards on Snowflake. Here I could... I don't have my push card. Backing up and pushing this guy would be a good way to hit him in ranged form, but I guess I can just Dragonfly Surge. So can we go faster than 27 on Coral and set light? No. I don't have any cards. Yeah, there's no point in long resting here. I don't have any... I don't need Cresting Force. I mean, it's a shame to lose it, but I don't need it. So I need to go faster. So let's Undertow, Sharp Chitin, and then just attack this Snow Imp to try to kill it. I could... Oh, I can't play 3 cards because I don't have Overwhelming Wave. So let's not Sharp Chitin. Oh, but I want the light is the problem. I don't have any bottoms that deal damage, though. So I can't set light and hit the... Yeah, I would really like to get the Dragonfly Surge into this guard. And then I can immobilize him, which would be really nice. Let's just set Shuck, I think. Okay. Guards stand still. That's fine with me. So I'll let them go first. And now Coral will set Shuck. And then I guess heal 1 with Undertow and get a shield. And then Snowflake will set a hazard right here. Is that where I want it? Maybe right here is better. And move 1, 2, 3. This feels pretty good. If I just get more hazards here and here, then guards cannot target this tower. Well, I would need here, 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 and here, and here, because they have the range card, but it's fine. Gem. Oh, I guess Gem can get... Yeah, Gem has a move 3. So let's go 1, 2, 3. I think I played Birds in a Tempest this turn, too. But now I'm 4 away from this guy. So let's hit him with the Dragonfly Surge. Eat the light that Coral should have set when it set its Shuck. So attack for 6 into shield of 1. It will crit for 12, which is 11. And it'll wound. Guy number 5. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like I just need to I need to kill, like, these guards. These guys will be distracted for a while, and then I can just body block whatever's happening over here to finish the scenario. That finished gem, and so now we get Snow Imp, who will go here, attack for 5, and it will miss. Get brittled, and then over here, attack for 4. So we'll have it hit this one, I guess. It does 3. And new turn. Let's see. What can I do on Coral? I mean, healing would be nice, but that's not really a thing. Overwhelming Wave here is actually pretty good. Just move up at 25 and hit both with Overwhelming Wave. I'm melee now because the move was a move and transform. So I could drag down on this guy. Could Draining Pincers, but I don't really have enough move to get there. So I guess we'll just drag down. Will I have light? No, I won't have light. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just drag down with Draining Pincers. And we can short rest. At this point, basically, I think everything wins at this point. Maybe I just step here and set hazards here with Cold Snap. Did get the range card out of guards. I think this is probably a decent time for that. So Snowflake will move here, heal 2. Set hazards here and here. And then Imp will Muddle, Dancer, and Coral. This happened on its turn. And then over here, it's just the Snow Imp. Let's see. Oh, I didn't heal off. So I'll take a huge attack from this guard if he can hit me. And from this guard, who does see Coral. It's fine. Let's just step here and Overwhelming Wave the Imp. And then the other guy. It would take the +1, because you don't get added benefit cards. It would always see the other one. So this guy takes 4, and this guy dies. And then Jim can move 1, 2, 3 and disarm, or immobilize, not disarm. It does 3, and this guy is immobilized. Then now Elite Guard 3 attacks this pillar and destroys it. So I guess we're kind of close to losing, but as long as they can't get back here, I should win. This guy sees Coral, 1, 2. So attack for 7. It does 6, which means it does 0. So let's not do this so that it does 1, which will pop my brittle, and I take 2. And then this guy, disadvantage into Coral, does 4. Do I have Sharpshooting? No, I don't. That's fine. A lot of health on this guy still. A lot of health. I can start to see this getting a little more complicated, but I mean, not really. Okay, this guy will hit here, and he destroys. So what do these guys see? This guy with a melee attack would have to get all the way to here to be able to hit a focus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as long as he's faster than the Snow Imp, he'll go after this ice pillar. I need to not wall this off, because as long as this isn't walled off with negative hexes, they'll want to come through this difficult terrain over focusing this pillar. and that puts me in a very good shape. I could Frigid Growth to, like, put another one right here and, like, pull this guy into it. I like pull, push, immobilize here. So Lifting Gust with Crosswinds, immobilize him, and then next turn I can Whipping Gale him. That's just so mean. There's, like, nothing more evil than that. There's no light for a Smashing Torrent, so I think I like just set Rancid Brine here. Cleansing Swell with Rancid Brine. And we're short resting for sure. This is actually a really good card to play this turn. No, because I'm in ranged form. And did I get rid of my... Yeah, I did get rid of Dragonfly Surge. Ranged form, what do we want to do? Step back 1, push this guy 2. With Locust Host. And then Smoldering Hatred. And I can get a double attack. Let's just Firefly Swarm and get a double attack. Okay, nothing out of the Snow Imp. That's nice. We'll just... Oh, let's set fire. With his thing. Then Gem will step back 1, push 2. And then Firefly Swarm can hit both of these guys at 3-4 range. Let's use that fire. So, normal. Elite. Okay, so kills. And 3 damage. And then Snowflake will pull in. If only I were right here, I could have pulled him for one more. I will go ahead and step back with the move on Crosswind, so pull and then step back, and then attack with Lifting Gust. I'm disadvantaged. Oh, and like I said, I'm immobilizing on it. And I get the +1 at disadvantage because it doesn't have added boosts. 3, 4, suffers 6. And he's immobilized. Then Coral just sets up 2 things. And we get move 4 and move 3. And they destroy this. This is round 8, so we are almost done, but I have to deal with spawns coming in. So I wish I had my play 3 cards on Coral. So Elite Ice Speakers at A, which is here. And they will be the big issue, because they can, like, make things suffer. They have ranged attacks. But as long as he doesn't get, like, the Suffer within range 3 card 2 turns in a row, which they only get... Oh, I guess they get 3 more turns. Round 8, round 9, round 10. So as long as he doesn't get the Suffer, everything suffers in range 3 card twice, then I'm fine. And then we need Snow Imps. And I believe they're normal. And so I really need Sharp Chitin up, because it would be really nice to get shielding on the crab. Maybe I long rest here, actually, to get my armor back. Because damage from the crab isn't doing much here. A stun on this Ice Speaker would be pretty clutch, though. So let's go for the stun. Should I be melee or ranged? I was in ranged, and I'm still in ranged. Yeah, because I did the jump over in melee form, and that jump move 3 switches to ranged, and then I was ranged last turn. Anything good I can do to this guy? Not really, since I don't have the push. Maybe I just go late and I try to move this way and immobilize things that come towards me. Snowflake here, I kind of would like to just rest to get back my Lifting Gust to push the Ice Speaker away. They stand still a lot, and I've got a lot of defense. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm in very good shape. Okay, so let's just move to attack the Snow Speaker for 1 with Lifting Gust. heal an ally, and then push 4. And so now I don't get retaliated on. So that's something, and I just did a move 2, so that finishes me. Oh, I was going to stun him. Well, I'll just go right here, and then I'll just long rest next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Whatever, this is fine. We get move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to get to either of these hexes to hit the crab. Then move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get move 3. And these guys are normal, right? 2 normal snow imps. 1, 2. And then it has line of sight to hit this pillar. So that's a little bit scary. It does 4. And then this guy doesn't have line of sight right here. And so he needs to go here to get line of sight. And he destroys. There's nobody there, so it's just that. Okay, so if they destroy this, I lose. But I am kind of body blocking. Oh, also Gem gets to go. So would I back up and immobilize these guys? It's range 4-5 on Mind Spike, right? Range 4-5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do that. And immobilize these two. Both the elites. And then I think they suffer 2. Yeah. Do I need to discard a card to recover a card? No, I'm fine. And now they won't help next turn. We did 3 and 4, so we need 6, 9, and 10. So 6 moves 1, 2 to attack Coral. 9 will move 1, 2, 3 to attack Coral. So attack for 3 does 3 and Brittles. Sorry, Coral. And then attack for 3 does 4. And then 10 goes 1, 2, 3. And finally, the Ice Speakers will just immobilize Coral. Now, let's just long rest Coral. I think it'll be fine. I did not switch to melee. No, because it was just move into my Embrace Bottom and mobilize with the Mind Spike, so we just have to Selfless Offering and Smoldering Hatred. Can go late. Oh, well, no. It's immobilize and then move, not move and then immobilize. I could summon my owls to make them take hits. I think I've won this no matter what, but I don't want to be careless. Nice. Heal out of the Snow Imps. That was probably the most dangerous thing that was happening. Stand still out of the guards is really nice. So let's move 1, 2, and summon 2 owls. We're after the guards. Welcome to the board, owls. This is your first time ever. What is that? 2 XP? And wind. And now we are in... Now we are just chilling. Geminate. Move in 4 with jump. And then heal onto the crab. I like that. And now the imps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then there's no hex to focus on for this guy. Oh, no, there's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I guess they would, like, all heal this guy. It's like heal 10 or so. Something like that. Won't make a difference either way. Then this guy will attack the gem. Disadvantage. Gem will lose a card. And gets pushed for 2. And they set ice. And this guy... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack at range 4. He's not in range. Coral long rested this turn. And so gets to heal 3 more because of Cleansing Swell. Get these back. Lose that card. It does not matter. What can I do for XP? Undertow with Rancid Brine? Aww. Mighty Claw Bottom? Mighty Claw Bottom with Overwhelming Wave Top. Anything good here? White Wind Stop. I don't want to go to all the trouble of doing it. I set Wind last turn, though, so... And then Long Rest on Gem, because I'm in ranged form. All enemies in range suffer, but there are no enemies in range. Man, this was an easy level. Oh, I guess they don't do these because they don't have any targets to suffer or to push. Then the guards stand still. White Winds would hit here and then here, so I can hit 2 of the imps. Eat the wind for 2 XP. And a push. So 4 and 5. There's no way that they get through and kill me, right? No, there's no universe, because I get to pick the secondary target, and they'll just hit coral and owls, and I just don't want to go to all the trouble of figuring out exactly who all they target and pulling all the attacks. But there's no universe they kill me, because they can't hit that. So I'm just going to call it there. This was a very easy level. It really makes me think that I did something wrong. At the end of that round, read 33-4. Is that the page that it went to? Yeah. This one. Okay. Add 66.2 to the calendar in X plus 1, where X is the number of destroyed pylons. So that was 6. And so in 7 weeks, we get 66.2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so a very long time before we continue with that storyline, but that's fine. 15 XP each. So this will be 61, and that'll level me. This will be 45. And I did level from beating the level. And this will be, what is that, 53? What of these did I get? I did jump over an objective. Oh, I don't think I killed any snow imps on... I definitely killed the other 2, but I should have put more focus into that. We're fine. The owls got to come to a level. I'm so happy for them. All they would have done is read some stuff, but... Or eaten some attacks. I just clicked on the thing that said read the section. That was easy. Camera 6 is normally over here. Okay. A lot of stuff here. 114.2, 158.3. 114.2. Okay. I have never played the ones on 168. So we'll do that one. So Explosive Descent 50. I've read this scenario, but I've never played it. Because I determined it would be slow from reading it. Don't do an Outpost event this week. So that's fine. What was the other one? 158.3? Was it? I guess it was. Okay. So I gained 30 collective gold. I just spent a lot of gold over here, so let's do that. And then 129.3 is going to switch us to we gain 2 soldiers and we switch to summer. And we need to add a lot of events. 2 soldiers. So winter outpost 21 to 47. 21 to 47. 21 to 47 would be 27. So we can cut 27 like this. Yep. This is 47. This should be 21. Yep. That was winter outpost. Summer outpost 21 to 35 would be 15. Winter road 10, summer road 12. It feels really wrong to rotate these by going down on the mouse wheel. No. What am I doing? All right. Done. That's all done. We don't do an outpost event this week because of the assault that's happening. Although it looks like I will be attacked soon. That is all finished. We can go ahead and do these. So 12 gold takes me down to 30. I should probably build another soldier, which is 3 with 1, I believe. So 1. Yeah, 3 with 1. We get 2, 2, 2. And this goes over. And that finishes daytime. Downtime, I don't think I'm buying anything. Did I get any herbs for any new potions? Not really, I don't think. But I did hit level 5 here, so I can get another potion on to gem. And I don't really like either of these. So let's go for a new potion for gem. I have no idea what I want. Let's just make a random one. Let's make this. Rockroot, Snow Thistle, Axe Nut. Can I make that? Snow Thistle, Rockroot. I believe I have Axe Nut in storage. I don't. Okay, so then Rockroot, Snow Thistle, and I can make Arrowvine or Corpse Cap. So Rockroot, Snow Thistle, Corpse Cap. Done. Ooh, Precision. That's actually really good. So now instead of a miss, I get a +2. And so it's just the better glancing potion. But these are really, really good on gem. Let's see. We hit level 5. That was not a sled scenario or anything. I could get the other turn any element into any element. I could ignore negative scenario effects. I've been needing that. And then I can... Oh, I didn't lose an ability each round. I mentioned it, and then I didn't do it. What are these level 5s? I don't know. Grant an ally in range, shield, and fire to strengthen, but no XP. All adjacent enemies suffer 2. Once during each of your turns, you may have 1 adjacent ally suffer 2 to make an element. Very interesting, but not really very good. I don't need any of that. Heal, just targeting your allies adjacent to you. Once during your turns, you can suffer damage to create an element. But move 4 with jump ward self is pretty decent. What are my other options? Because I think I would prefer some of my other options here. Heal 4, target 2 allies, change an element, and move and stun. I feel like that is more appealing. Or immobilize a bunch of targets with a shielding bottom. Or retaliate. I'm kind of thinking Venomous Barbs going all the way back to level 2 again here. Because I really just don't feel like I need the elements. The warding self would be nice. I don't know, maybe I've been a little bit starved on movement, but I already have, like, a late initiative move with jump. And I've got the Birds in a Tempest if I need to make it a move 5. So I'm not really feeling Formless Grace. Move 5 jump double stun and set light is a very good action. Very tough call, but I've also been needing more fast initiative melee cards, so I think I'm going to take Venomous Barbs. And I don't have too much access to poison. I have Rancid Brine if it goes off, but I just shuffled them. Well, I'll fix that later. We'll get to that when we get to that. I think I dropped Hornet Stinger. I got a fast initiative card, so I don't mind dropping a fast initiative card, but I do kind of mind dropping a form change. I still change forms really easily with Drag Down and Draining Pincers. Those are very, very easy to get off. But like the fact that Thresh and Flail doesn't change forms, I kind of feel like I need to keep Hornet Stingers. So maybe Hornbeetle Carapace goes, but Hornbeetle Carapace bottom scales really, really well with the Venomous Barbs. But I'm not doing Icebound Quills. I guess Icebound Quills bottom also goes really well with Venomous Barbs. So let's drop Hornbeetle Carapace. Already level 4 over here. Oh, I mean, how can I do anything other than this? Yeah, no. I mean, that's insane. That's insane. Retaliate 2? I can't even, like, consider anything else. Also, 26 is, like, a pretty fast initiative for Coral. Drop Pools of Power. Sometimes it's nice to keep the Overwhelming Wave up, but it's not really that important. We can drop down to the depths. I have not been getting use out of that. Even though I really like the idea in general. Soft Flesh is pretty good. Crush Armor is just for... Yeah, I haven't been, like, moving around my Coral cards, but I have not needed to at all. What is my thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Oh, and I retired 1 character. That's right. Whenever I long rest, get a shield. Now I can have 3 shield on long rest now that I have 2 Tides that shield? Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. I didn't pick up any wood, did I? I don't know if I did in the previous scenario or not. Whoops. I can always go back and check. Am I done? I need to... So now we go up in difficulty, right? Now we go up in difficulty. Did I play that scenario on Monster level 6 or 5? I think I played it on 6, right? I have the inspiration. I really should be working towards retiring. So maybe I'll retire Gem. I started Gem first. It definitely is the one that's getting the least attention from me. I'm enjoying it. Gem is really good. The really nice part about it is just the amount of control. Like, I love Drag Down. I love Reckless Jab. I love the push and pull with Locust Host and Into My Embrace. All of that is really, really good. I'm not good at juggling the elements for it. Elements are just not one of my favorite things to do, and so I just find myself not really playing losses and just going for crowd control and surviving for a really long time. So I think I'm going to work towards retiring Gems. So the next 2 levels I play will probably be Sled or Boat. And I have no clue who I'm going to unlock next. I can probably build a building at this point. I'm only Prosperity 4, right? Yeah, Prosperity 4. So I can upgrade the Craftsman, and that's about it. That's exactly it. So let's do that then. And then I won't be able to build for a long time. 533. One wood. One wood. There we go, 1 wood. Alright, Craftsman is upgraded. I'm not even close to going up in Prosperity. But I now have that. Almost shuffled them. I almost shuffled them. That would have been frustrating. Anything good in here? I mean, I don't see why you would want this over Eagle Eye Goggles, right? I guess it's slightly better. If you've got a lot of curses in your deck and you draw like a curse, then it would be better. This is really good. Ooh, this would be nice on Snowflake. Monster comes up to me, push it into hazardous terrain, and don't get attacked by it. Okay. Alright, now we're done.